I'm fucking sick to death of this stupid game, man. Like, I'm actually so sick and tired of it. You spend the whole week just toiling over stupid trades, right? And you're going, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? And you're trying to live a life. You're trying to just work. How are we meant to work out what super coach trades to do and work at the same time and actually do things? And you got no time. And if you actually have a busy week, you got no time to actually look at what trades you should do. Here I am just driving down to fucking Gold Coast and there's an hour left until the game starts. I arrive, I'm staying at my nan's place so I don't have to fucking pay for an Airbnb in Gold Coast because I've got to work down there. So I've arrived at my nan's place 10 minutes until the game starts, Collingwood versus GWS. And I'm just like, man, I don't want to be rude, but in my head right now, I'm trying to work out whether or not I'm going to put in Dan Houston.
That's why you've got to sort of visit a room or go to the toilet and just pretend to take a shit, I guess, and then that way you can do your trades.
Anyway, push comes to shove, I've fucking panic traded Dan Houston into my team after not wanting to do it. Wait, listen.
Yeah.
And I did it. Dan Houston isn't the reason I'm angry.
Yeah.
The reason I'm angry is because I panic traded and I traded out Butterick. Why did I do that? I was so angry after I did that and traded out Butterick for Dan Houston. And it was the stupidest fucking thing in the world. And I don't know why I did it. And I'm fucking pissed.
Well, I was trying to work out the confusion because I was like, well, I mean, we did have an hour-long conversation and got fucking absolutely nowhere to figure out what two to trade. And I know Butterick came into it, but I thought you were going to trade in Houston either way. So, and then when you're saying last-minute decisions, I'm like, surely this guy's not claiming that Houston was a dud pick or something. But now the truth comes out, you're actually... I think I'm with the listeners here. I reckon Butterick is a bloody trap anyway, mate. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him.
I'm not worried about it. The thing I'm pissed off about Butterick is now I have to try find a forward next week when I could have just put Butterick on field.
But why would you need
and
a
my
forward
team
next
is
week?
My team is already in shambles, cash-wise. I don't have any fucking rookies playing anymore. I've just got... Sharp's gone. I've started Kalani White. Fucking Zakatelski's not playing anymore. Murdoch's injured. The fuck am I getting? What am I? Sorry for the language at the start of the podcast.
I'm pretty sure they're used to some obscene language coming out of your mouth, mate.
And now I'm just going to drink a Kraken because that's all I've got left to drown my sorrows.
What frustrates me is we spend so much time on the game, and then we see one Shai Bolton pop off, and then the week before Jaden Short popping off. It just doesn't make sense, this game. And then when you get dicked big time in the bum by a Tristan Cherry captain, and then you say, all right, I can't fade this bloke, you've got to grub wiping blood on someone else's face. That's the person that I brought in, and then I've got to trade him out again. This season is going to be the worst, all-time worst that I've ever experienced. Like, it's actually making me drink on a Tuesday night. Like, and you're the same. You're having a drink because you're just so depressed about your SuperCoach team.
I hope to God all these stupid idiots trading in Shea Bolton and mid forward just get reamed. I hope it happens.
They will in 4 or 5 weeks, but they'll make... This is what we tried to do last year and it didn't work. And I don't even think... It's like Hayden Young wasn't in there. It was meant to work last year. It didn't work. Now, everyone's trading in Bolton, getting a good score. He's looking unreal. And I'm just like, where was this last year, mate? Seriously, it just goes... Actually, I think he'll actually do well again next week. I fucking hate him, though. I really do hate him. It was on my talking list, what forwards can you go to? But
I hope he fucks them royally.
He will in 2 or 3 weeks when Hayden Young's fit, but it's just so annoying. I just don't know how to explain this season, to be honest. Like, you try and catch up the crowd, and you trade Cherry in, and it was actually stupid because we should have just got Jackson in and would have benefited and gone against the crowd with Houston as well. I was tempted with McKercher, and I'll get on to McKercher later in the pod, but I was like, surely Kircher's a shout to one of my friends. And then I was like, don't be stupid. He's got like 130 break even. Little did I know, Kircher's playing basically his pig role and scoring 120 odd. And it's like, that's a 60-point difference. That's just a fucking shit season. And
to all these bloody lemons, all these they're obviously not idiots, but to all these people who I'm not a fan of anymore, who started McKercher, stupidly started him.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't going to get the role. And now eventually he's just come good. I
heard he had the role on Friday.
Injury.
I heard he had the role on Friday. And then I'm like, I just can't trust him. And this happens every year with McKercher. Like, I've traded him in, I reckon 5. Do you remember that season? I traded him like 5 times in and out. Total. Probably 6.
In, out.
I'm just a slut for him. And I'm probably going to get him either next week or this week or the week after. But all these picks, like, it's just, I can't even explain it. Like Dersma, 200k. He's now averaging 90. Was he the rookie that easily could have been, the one instead of Watkins and pumping out massive scores? Now Yo's out. It's just a unforgiving season. What do you think about Dersma, by the way? He's a weapon.
Late. You missed it. You missed the train.
He's a weapon, though.
I watched him on the weekend. He looked
Holy
great.
crap, he's good.
You missed the train. You can't trade in a 270k player now who's already had a price rise.
Is he a Ned Long equivalent?
Nah, I'm not going near him.
I think he is. I'm not going to do it, but I think he is going to be the one on our lips going, fuck, we should have just went there. We've been talking about him and we just didn't go there. It happens all the time.
Well, go him then. Back yourself.
No, I'm not. There's too many mid options. I already got Watkins. I already got King Jack Watkins. I mean,
can we just for a minute?
Yeah.
Will messages me and goes, never doubted Jack Watkins. He goes, Watkins was on fire, and he goes,
I think that's
doubted.
a personal conversation.
I think we had a
conversation that needs to be just get between us, wasn't it? I think I actually killed him as well. You know how you say you always jinx your players?
Yeah, always jinx it. Don't say anything.
I'm pretty sure Watkins got jinxed as well because I said, Cook, Watkins, I never doubted, and then he scored like 20 total afterwards.
I reckon you jinxed bloody Lindsay without even saying it. I reckon you were watching him going...
Well, I was talking about Josh Lindsay. Did you think I was talking about Xavier Lindsay? Because I knew...
I think you were talking about Xavier Lindsay.
I thought you were saying that because I knew as soon as you said, don't say it, I'm like, I'm leaving it. I'm not going near there and getting in an argument. But I was talking about Josh Lindsay keeping his spot, which is another positive, I guess, for us money makers. But everyone has him. Like, it's just hard. It's going to be. I'll get onto your team in a minute, but it's going to be. You got to be trying. I'm ranked around 45k. You'd be around 30 or so, wouldn't you? Like, we need to figure out how to climb this mountain.
6. Oh mate, I'm just. You know what what our mistake was. We didn't put enough attention. You said it midweek. We didn't put enough attention into the buys. If we had just started like Sherry, Sarong, Hayden Young, and LDU, all these players just went on the buy.
Well, this is the thing though. We had this conversation prior to the rounds, and I think I think previous winners have said this as well. Like the first round sort of buys are a little bit irrelevant because. What we were trying to say, that with the last previous winners, they didn't really factor in the early buys. Yeah, but these ones have been so costly. These ones have been so costly.
But the last previous winners, were around this mark. Like they kind of started from far back and then slowly work because it evens out eventually.
Lord, give
That's
me
the
fuck.
thing. But in our head, which hasn't worked in our favour, we were under the assumption that Noah Anderson was going to go like 130, 130, 140. You know what I mean?
I could rattle
We're
off.
under the assumption that Ed Richards would go 120, 130. So
These are
we've missed
these
two
blokes.
picks there, which which fucked us. That's a punt. And then we traded
too
in
many.
Dan
Too many.
Houston and Fly's just gone, nah, I don't like, you're going to change your role. We're not going to put the foot in you and you're going to play in the midfield. Not
Now,
midfield, you're going to play in the middle of the ground.
Just quickly, and then we'll get on to the teams. But Daniel Houston, if Moore's out for 4 weeks, I think they said, I think that is a positive for Houston, isn't it? Surely, how you got to defend a little bit more? Because I was at the game, I saw Dan racking up the ball, and then he had a few costly errors. But you know, surely, is he a good option or not? That's the question.
He would have scored without how shit he was. He would have scored around the 80, right? I don't think it's a pass mark. With the role he had, round 0 and 1, he was like that last link in the chain, deepest
Designated kicker.
Yeah, deepest backman who's running through, always at the back of the pack, getting that kick. On the weekend, he was sitting in the center square, mate. The ball is in the back line, and he's in the square waiting for that inboard kick. He was playing so central and so high up that it would just. No, the ball never got kicked into the middle, and Josh Dacos had that roll back there, and Howe. It's fucking.
I've got Josh Dacos on my run sheet as well. On our run sheet, sorry, of defenders to target. I mean, I think Will Parker comes in for. I think Fly's maybe already said it, but Parker comes in for more. See what happens. Worst case, it's a buy flip, but you can't get rid of him if he goes shit again this week. Are you going to trade him?
Yeah. No, he's gone.
This season.
What are you talking about?
This season. Are we even going to get to 22 primos? That's what I was thinking about the other day.
Shut up. We'll be fine. You got 40 trades. They're coming out of our ass. We'll be fine.
I mean, I did trade in
Round
Goldie.
15.
I traded in Goldie, and I was all right.
I know you weren't.
I don't want to talk about the other guy. I traded in TDK, and then he got to use playing full forward the whole time. So
remember when you remember when you traded in Taron Thomas? That was a brutal season,
mate. He won me my cash league. Don't disregard him.
You went Taron Thomas, Cozzy Pickett, last 2 picks,
and it
they
was
were
the
big.
Luke that won my cash league. So do not put shit on Taron Thomas. I know he's a bad man. I know he's an awful man, and we're not going to say good words about him. But his super coach ability got me some money, so we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, that's fair call. All right, should I jump into my team and my spuds of the week, my Imagine and my Stallion?
Give them. Surely all of them Imagines at the moment. I don't think one player stands out.
I'm going to be honest, listeners. I am, for the first time ever in SuperCoach, I was looking at myself in the mirror going, I don't know how I'll crawl back from this one. Looking at my team. I don't know how I'm going to crawl back from this one. So, I went horrible again. 1781.
Hey, you went
down 11,000. So
yeah, I scored 20 more than you, and I was a few ranks behind, and I still lost ranks. I just make it make sense, Supercoach. Seriously, I know it's close, but it's just not fair.
So not a lot to talk about. My 2 boys did good. I mean, I'm happy with these guys. They're out this week, so really going to fucking hurt. But surely it will make up the difference next week when I have both of these guys firing. So I'm going to take probably a big hit this week for having Ash and Whitfield.
Oh, you're fucked, mate. You may as well delete the team.
I think I might, but I'm just hoping that it's going to even out. Sherry, I fucking knew it. I think I remember I said last week to everyone, I was like, I like Jackson, and you're like, well, you can't not have Sherry. And I was like, I think Jackson likes to do good. And then I went, who would you go if Jackson scored a 170 as well? You know? And I was like, he won't do that good against Blackerson, but I didn't think he was going to go 68 against Blackerson. What the fuck is he doing?
Exactly. I didn't even bother watching that game. Like, I was like, this is just a shoe-in. I know a few people that have captained Cherry. Imagine captaining him. You'd be furious.
What are you doing?
What was he thinking?
What are you doing? You putting your fingers up your nose and rubbing it on someone's mouth. Their face. What are you doing, mate? You freak.
You know,
Jesus
he's potentially cost North a couple of wins as well. Like, I'm going to tip Carlton this week, I reckon.
God.
And surely...
You know what? He's on my never again list.
No, really? Really? Oh, wait, this is what I was thinking as well.
Fuck this
Why
guy,
didn't we consider Max Gawn? You love Max Gawn.
I love Max Gawn, but he's so expensive.
He's
so
the
expensive.
same price. He's the same price.
You know what I've been thinking?
I would love Gawn.
I was like, I've been thinking I'm going to fade Bont and put in Gawn.
If you do it, I am tempted to do it. If you want to do this together, we may as well just hold hands every time Bont plays. But
because Gawn's the antipod now. Gawn is the pod.
But surely Bont drops one bad game, but it's not going to be against Essendon, which is the shame. And Gawn has Gold Coast this week, so I think they're the hardest ruck team. But after that round 5 fixture, I think Max Gawn is actually going to average 156. That's his.
Now you tell me what you think of this. Let me just quickly go.
Give it to a couple of players. Give it to them. Give it to them.
I actually got nothing to say about these guys, honestly. I think the only... First of all, was Dev Rob injured? It's like, what is going on here? He had the most CBAs just doing fuck all. I can see why he got kicked out of Brisbane because he did nothing.
I saw because Starcevic is injured. So there's a West Coast nuffies commenting about how Brisbane have sold them fucking terrible players like vegetables, and I was like, he goes, they sold us 2 vegetables, and I'm like, who's the second? And I'm like, oh shit, he's talking about D-Rob.
D-Rob, what are you
D-Rob's
doing?
fine.
Most CBAs, and he's pumped out of 53. And Harley Reid just showing everyone who's boss in that game. He's an absolute champion. He's incredible, but he's also an idiot as well.
I know. I kind of like him. I was calling him a cockhead last week, and now I'm kind of liking it because he's exactly like Butters. Like, he actually does not give a fuck about anything apart from winning and destroying people's ribs. Like, he got someone so good on the weekend, and he would have been going, yeah, that's better than a goal.
Yeah, literally. You know what? I've never seen a player, though. I've never watched footy and watched someone like take on 3 players, single-handedly get their team a goal, and then at the next centre bounce give away a 50 and give a goal away, and then do it like 3 more times in a row. Like, what are you doing, mate? You just literally...
And the stuff that he was doing was just off its head. He's actually improved. You were never going to start him, but I know that Phantom guy started him, I'm pretty sure. But he's actually, I think he's averaging some solid... His disposals are up by miles. I think he's up to 25 disposals a game. I think he's taken a leap. He wouldn't be top 6, but he's been impressive.
Next year trade target, or end of this year, like a Finn Callahan run at the end.
Yeah.
So Dev Rob, mate, I only don't know what to say about you. Sherry, we've spoken highly about you. Bruin, what the fuck are we doing, mate?
I'm pretty sure he broke his nose.
Did he
I'm
break
pretty sure he broke his nose.
Ah, that's right. I saw
Well,
him on the
not
bench
many
with-
people are talking about him, but he was spitting fucking. His tog is always low, but then he was just pissing claret out of his nose, and I swear it should have affected him. But like, could you trade him now if it could get you a elite player?
Nah, keep him.
No. If it got you another,
I got bigger things to worry about.
Oh, no.
Kind of Bruin.
well, I'll leave. You may as well load up on Parrish because you were claiming that he was going to be a bloody 105 average primo.
Now I didn't even watch this game, but 267s in a row, Darcy.
He is washed, mate. I actually
267. The game's gone past you. You're too slow.
Even Sardis is better than him. Serious.
It's actually embarrassing. 267s in a row. Your captain got tagged and scored 87. Not captain. Not even your captain anymore. Merit.
Don't get me started on that. How is he? It's actually bullshit how champion data just bloody absolutely
10 disposals
glazed.
for 87.
They absolutely glazed Merritt. It's absolutely.
He had 9
it's a joke.
tackles.
Oh, give it a rinse. If that was
Surely
Hayden
not.
Young, it'd be negative 20.
Yeah. Talking about negative scores. Xavier Lindsay, where is this game? He was on track for a ton the whole game. I didn't want to jinx him or anything. I'm like, oh my God, he's tracking amazingly. Look at him go,
He looked
enjoying watching
unbelievable.
this.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God, this is great to watch. Xavier Lindsay finally doing what we thought he was going to do. -7 in the last quarter? What happened?
Well, I tell you what happened. It was Carlton choking again, being absolute shithouse, and poor Xavier couldn't get the ball, I think. I don't know what actually happened to him, but jeez. That was not in Carlton's zone at all.
Mate, he had 4 kick-ins. He's up there. This is a ton game every day of the week. And you fucked it. And you know what? Because of that, you're probably going to get traded out this week.
Lindsay probably saved you a week, to be honest. If he had won a 50 or 50 or so, you would have been livid.
What are you talking about, mate? I would have been fucked regardless.
Oh, you did all right. You tried. Your boys tried. They can do better next week.
Oh, my God. So, look,
What are your trades?
There's some stupid things I could do. Right. Obviously, he's going to go. This guy's got to go as well. And I've been flirting with some ideas, you know. I've been working a lot, though, so I haven't had time to actually look at things. I've only been able to look at trades whilst walking the dog.
That can't be good.
It's not good. But I just had a little thought right now. Right. Just bear with me, okay?
Go on.
Does this work? Max gone. Bondilepi. And then put in Big What Daddy. Does that work?
So who's that? Sorry, the screen's just a little bit. So is it
getting
Lindsay
rid of Dan
out?
Houston.
Oh.
Getting rid of Dan Houston, Parrish, and big boy, big Shez. And that gives me Bontilepi, Maximus Gawn, and Watkins.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, I feel like you're gonna. When we all might be in the same boat of having to trade Daniel out. The good thing for your side is that you've got those 3 defenders already, haven't you? You've got Ash, Whitfield, and Sinclair. Where I'm running Houston, I think, as a Rosie replacement at D3. So it kind of works for you, and I guess you just would you be spewing if he? I mean, you've already got the players like Gawn and Bontilepi.
Or I do I get rid of Zakatelski into there, and I stay super safe, and I just go Bont,
Yeah.
and then I just go Watkins, and that's just super safe. I keep Parrish.
And
I
what
get Watkins, get rid of Sharp.
do you like Jake Rogers at all this week? Not many people are
I
talking about him.
don't really want to bring in a half forward pocket
Yeah.
at 150k. I mean, he's done well the last couple of games, but they have been absolute blowouts where everyone's had a field day.
I feel like he is a lot. I feel like he is what we wanted out of old shit truck Lombard. Oh, I said it. The big
Yeah.
old shit truck. That's the role we wanted, but instead, Rogers.
Well, it's the same role, yeah.
No, well, I think it's always. I feel like Lombard's always deeper, like where Rogers around it a little bit more.
Yeah, okay.
But there's not much. I went Watkins last week. There's not really many options, is there? Other than that, like
I think Watkins is the best rookie option at the moment this year, this week.
yeah, even at the extended price. No, he's risen like
definitely.
60k or something.
Yeah, he's at his price rise, but I still think he's got a lot of cash to make at 150k. I mean, we're bringing in other rookies at 150k, so I feel like Watkins is probably a fine pick this week. I probably won't go near Sherry.
Can't go Willem.
Could go Dersma, but I'd rather go the cheaper option and just give myself some flexibility in getting these bigger players in.
Yeah, well, if you've got Dan, you can piss him off.
But this is the most likely one. It's super safe. I don't want to be safe. I'm going to get pumped this week for my projected 1734. So I'm probably going to go all the way out to about 40k rank, I reckon.
Oh, I think 70s.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be a rough week for the mixed chicks.
Yeah, I feel the same.
You want to jump onto your team?
Yeah, I'll share the screen, but I'm like you. I haven't got much words, and I actually thought my team actually did solid. Like, I was looking at my team, and then I was like, oh, Walsh is going to get a tag from Tholstrup. You know, I'll be happy with the 50 from Walsh. And he's got 100, and I've gone, I'm on here. And then I only won my own cash league matchup by like 15. I'm looking at all the others. I'm watching Harvey, one of our loyal listeners and mates. He's ranked 93. Bloke was talking to me 2 weeks ago. Should I get... What did he say? Do you remember?
Riley Bice.
Should I get Riley Bice in my team? And then it was about, should I get Noah Anderson and, you know, all the obvious ones. And now he's just laughing in my face because, you know, he's around 40,000 ranks ahead of me. It's bullshit. But anyway, he probably copies whatever we do on the pod. So at least just give us some sort of gratification at the end, you know, that we aided your judgment because we know you copy us the whole time. I don't know what to say. This isn't even my team. I'll transfer it back to make it look shitter. Like, I don't even know what to say. Philippu's garbage, mate. What's his... $1 million a year? $1 million a year and you got 50 tog? Just go out there and do a quad so I can trade you out, Philippu.
What's
Seriously.
going on with him? But is he injured?
I think he's getting managed, but this is not good enough. I feel for the Saints supporters. You got a lemon. Try to buy a Ferrari and you got a lemon.
Because
and I've got him in every keeper league and every draft league
you got
possible.
him everywhere.
Oh, he's getting on my nerves, I'll tell you that much. And I'm sure he would be getting on yours too.
Mate, to be honest, Philippu, you're the least of my problems. You're playing. So in my eyes, that's good.
Yeah.
Doing good for me.
All right. Well, at least we'll think of... I've got a stallion for you. Lockie Whitfield, I never doubted you. I never doubted
He's back.
you.
He's
Never
back.
doubted you. But a big Madgen that I really hate is Sam Walsh. Sam Walsh is an absolute... I hated this pick in pre-season. You can go back to the first few episodes, and I've just been baited into this fixture. How can you get 30 touches and just score low tons? You're meant to be a bloody... He's the one that goes missing at the second half. You know, like they just fully crumble, and it's Sam Walsh because he can't get... He is... I am so close. Would you trade him out if you're in my position? Because I'm very close to trading him out.
Mate, I didn't
He's
start him
pissing
because
me
I
off.
fucking hate him so much.
But surely I've got bigger problems, though, because he's averaging 104.
It was his first quarter that let him down. He actually played all right.
Yeah. I just hate... I hate midfielders with bloody headbands on, apart from Bailey Smith. Like, you know how Bont had that headband and just pissed me off a little bit. Sammy Walsh is doing the same thing. But I haven't seen one sort of nursing the back yet. It's just, you know, he's feel like he's gotten past the back injury.
I feel like you leave him in.
I don't want to. I'm just going to be looking at his name while
Leave him in.
Get angry.
Leave him in till at least after the buys. You know.
The big thing is, I think he gets tagged by Finn O'Sullivan, and I was listening to a podcast with Dylan Friends, and Mick Barlow's the assistant of North, and Deledio asked him who's going to get tagged, Walsh or Cripps.
Cripper.
And Finn O'Sullivan is a big boy. Probably could bash Cripps, but you would assume that he would go to Walsh as a hard tag. And we know Walsh is in tackling.
I thought they would go to the Cripps. I don't think Walsh damages the game as much as Cripps does.
Yeah, like I said, he's useless. VC hit the Dacos VC, so that's a positive. I'm just trying to find positives, but that's about it. Who else can I just really... Oh, Lockie McAndrew. I know he's a 113 baseline ruckman, but did you see the fourth quarter?
No.
Bloke was slipping over, just getting it manhandled by Blickharves, and I think Rob would have been laughing on his couch, going, "Mate, you've only got a couple of weeks left." Like,
I was going to say, is there a world where we have to work out how to get another ruckman in?
Well, I think Nick said that because Riley O'Brien dominated in the sample or whatever it was, and then Nick's was like, "Well, we're going to take this to the coaching group and see what we can do," because the Toby Murray, I think he is, he injured his back, but he was meant to be the second ruck, and now they've got Finbar Marley rucking, and geez, he didn't do that good. So, I don't know. I mean, that's why I kind of want to get a ruck in, and I'll explain it in a minute. But I think we're safe for a little bit. But I think there will be, hopefully it just makes, another 100K, and then, we can get onto Oscar Steen. That'd be mega.
I've decided I'm going to, after you just talking right now about this,
yeah,
I'm shaking up the team this week. I'm cutting some heads off. Max Gawn and Bontempelli are coming in, and that's it. A big play needs to happen. It's happening. It's happening. Continue.
All right, I'll optimise. No, that's about it. And Parrish, I knew you were dog shit. The whole time I was saying he's dog shit, and I just got you got in my little ear, and I, like I always do, just backpedal, and just I should have just gone chest out and said, "No, he's shit."
Hey. A lot of the time, the people I pick is pretty good. Besides this year,
yeah. I mean, I'm the same, to be honest. So don't worry about it. I think this is just a bit boring, but Geordie Clark in, and I would love to go without. You hate Jordan Clark. He's actually in flying. Bont. Now I got 71K.
Clark. I told loyal listener Breno to pick up Jordan Clark last week.
I've got 71k. I could go Walsh up to a Holmes, or I think it might be Lombard to a Rogers type. I think I'm just tossing up between. There's so many good defenders this week. Like I could even save cash and go McKercher and save the 100k. But unfortunately, I don't think I can get a. Oh, could I get Gorn in? No, I can't. It's not possible. I could get Jackson in instead of Clark. Maybe it's that, Michael. Jackson in. I really want Gorn. Like, I'd seriously do some dirty things to Gorn. And I know how much he killed me last year. He made me cry several times.
I reckon Jackson's going to go nuts. I mean, you're probably pretty angry as a Jackson owner last week.
Could I go
a ton against Richmond, but
could I go Lombard to Steen and then get Gorn? Nah. Overall, it's not a terrible team, is it? Jeez.
I think your team's looking a lot better than my team.
I do not like Sam Walsh in there. Who can I get for Walsh? Oh, there were Holmes. 5-6. Oh, that's garbage.
Oh,
That's garbage. I could get Stewart.
Go.
It's not even worth doing anything.
It's not.
I could get Luke. Now, just quickly, and then I know we're getting on to our
traded
ramble
him out
time.
in keepers, which is shattering. To fucking Harvey of all people.
Mate, I'm telling you, is this guy worth the 513
season?
He's incredible. I know that's 67. You can't think too much about that, but he's the pig, and they put Daniel in forward, haven't they? I missed the game, but I assume that's why he popped off so much. Did you watch it? I only watched the Cherry incident and turned it off.
I was working.
I do like him, but I'm not going to trade Sam Walsh out for him. But yeah, I think that might be my two trades. Would you boost Lombard to Rogers?
No.
Yeah, this guy's.
I think you would rather have that boost later on.
And if I trade out Bruin, who I'm 336, this is just garbage. This is just not fair. How are we meant to climb ground? I had 230k bait last week. It's just unfair. Anyway,
And
I'm
just got
in
in Bont and Luke Jackson, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. No, I mean, you've got in Bont and, oh man, you had to get rid of Houston. Oh, that's probably why. Sorry. Sometimes you can be selfish.
Will's trying to hurt people. He's trying to hurt me this week.
No, I'll keep Houston, but he's on the chopping block for a good old Kircher this week.
Okay. Trade outs and trade ins. Say yes, no for these players. Yeah. Ready? Tristan Sherry.
Yeah, trade out. Just because he's a grub.
I actually saw someone say, "Oh, I think I'm going to hold."
On Twitter or some shit?
Yeah, it was on Twitter. So let me just share this.
Go on the Pies Twitter channel and just call him a nerd if you see it.
You know what? There's this bloke who gives great insight for Pies games.
Oh, don't get me started. Sweet Luke told us how was playing forward.
Nevy. Don't worry about it. If you guys want to quickly look up some great Pies insight on Instagram, look up Nev, is it? Oh, I don't have it. Oh, here we go. Nev's Magpies. Kev's Magpies. Kev's Magpies.
I thought you were talking about how we got the inside scoop that maybe, I thought I did, that maybe Howe was playing forward, and then I was at the game and he was full defence.
Yep, that's annoying.
Fuck off, Dan.
Do you expect anything different from Sweeper Luke? Anyway, Darcy Parish, in, out.
Out.
Why do people still have Christian Petrarca in their team?
Mate, he's going to be back 1 to 3. If you have not traded by now, just hold him. I saw another Nuffy saying, I'm so happy I've held.
Are you holding Dyson Sharp?
Nah. I traded him. Sorry, I didn't say my trades, but I did Watkins to Sharpie boy for a boost.
Yeah. Cogs, trade out.
Why'd you have him?
Jack Carroll.
Why'd you have him?
Blackerson.
Why'd you have him? This is a joke. Why? Oh, I get that, hate it, but why are they trading him out now? I think you need to. I think you need to rank it in like the top 1,000 or something. Like
top 1%. Here we go.
Yeah.
Same thing.
No. What the? This is just pissing me off.
Oscar Steen, are you going early on him?
Well, that's what I said. If I can afford, I don't even think it works cash wise. But looking at our rucks, you've got Kalani Wyatt. I've got Zakatowski. I think he's an easy swap in that section in, say, 3 weeks' time or 2 weeks' time. No, it'd be next week, wouldn't it?
Next week.
Yeah, so isn't that just the easiest trade ever?
Yeah, get a trading option.
I mean,
perfect.
Yeah.
He looked phenomenal, man.
Poor old DC.
Pretty sure DC was pumped for him.
Yeah, well, I mean, he wouldn't be in his house or wherever he lives.
Yeah,
he'd be cranky. He'd be kicking one of those mini footies, just kicking it to himself, just thinking about how Steen dominated.
It is really good. Yeah, this would be scary being DC and a Collingwood jumper at the moment. Jack Lukosius. Now, I've gone through and looked at Jack Lukosius' stats.
Yeah.
Can you enlighten me where he's playing? Because I've seen
he
goals,
played fullback.
I've seen kick-ins.
He's the Marshall replacement last week when I was watching. I actually really rate him as a player, Lukosius, but Marshall is actually confirmed out this week, so I reckon he'll dominate. And I guess if he dominates, he's got another price rise in him, but then he moves forward and the fixturing for Port, I'm pretty sure it gets tougher after this game. So it goes Saints, Hawks, Geelong, Adelaide, Bulldogs. So then you're buying into, if Marshall's back, in 1 week after next week, I don't think it's that good of a play.
I don't think so either.
Although,
if he's had him in your trade options, though.
Yeah, I actually like him a lot, and you don't rub it in.
You just spent 10 minutes, like the last 10 sentences, talking about how shit of a pick he is, and then you said you like him a lot.
No, I thought you were talking about the keepers. That he was in my trade options at the very start of the week, and as you know, we go through trade options regularly, and now I've set up for the pod. But I've looked at him, but I feel like he's going to go forward next week, and then he's versing St Kilda next week, which they're pretty good defensive-wise, aren't they? You don't think Port's going to beat St Kilda? And then he's got Barras next week, or Barras, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, not good. So no.
Yeah. No.
So to the 8,389 people trading him in, no.
But if you took a punt on Marshall being out for 2 more weeks, it'd probably be a good play, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's the only risk you take.
Max Gawn.
Wish I could get him in.
A 132 break even. Does he just keep going at that rate?
Can you just look at, he's got Blackerson the week after, then he's got Brisbane, who their rucks aren't that much good Supercoach-wise, aren't they?
I'll tell you what I'm doing. Oh my God.
And then he's got a no ruckman Richmond. He always batters Grundy.
He always gets battered by a wit. This is not the week to bring in Max Gawn. Anyone bringing in Max Gawn this week is not the week to bring it. They're going to get pumped at PFS.
Yeah.
Right, where are they playing? MCG.
And Matt Rowe's a test as well.
Yeah, so Matt Rauch, they're going to get absolutely demolished. Don't bring him in here. Get him on his lower price because he'll lose cash. I reckon he'll go. I'm going to make a prediction. 105.
Okay.
He's going to go 105.
He's
Let's
going
just say
105.
He
Jeez,
105.
that's better than half my team at 105.
Then we can pick him up for 672. How good's that?
A measly 9K. That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Great advice. Great advice. Let's see if he went a 98, what he's been averaging usually.
Yeah.
He's 669. He's gone what? A 90, 88, 97. Let's just say he goes a 98. 669. That's a bit better.
Yeah, that's great. We'll just hope for Gorney's downfall. I mean, he was on track to have a terrible game, and then he scored like a 92 half or something like that, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah,
he's just unbreakable.
he
When
had
is he gonna slow down?
16, 32, and then went 32, 51.
When is he going to slow down, Michael? Every year I fade Gorn, and
I need to get him in because he's one of my favourite players. He's always in my team. Out front. Go on, Gordy.
Oh, God.
Shea Bolton.
Don't do it. I mean,
Don't do it to yourself.
I was recommending him to people that I don't like, and it's actually, the people that I don't like are benefiting from it. I think he will pop off this week, though. It's going to be unsustainable when everyone's back. Like Murphy
Second
Reed's
most
not even getting in there.
CBAs.
Well, why play Murphy Reed in there? He's a better player. Come on, JL. Told you he couldn't
he's
coach. He can't coach that bloke.
Murphy Reed was 3 CBAs. Matt Johnson getting a run in there.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Give Murphy some more. You don't have to be a rocket scientist, JL. Seriously.
Now, that's a shit call. We'll move on to the next one. Waiting for a
Come on.
reaction.
Go on, mate.
Max Holmes, yes, no, maybe so. I love the Max Holmes picks.
I love Max Holmes. But seeing Baz score that 172 just made me think, geez. I think you need both in your team if you want to have a great team. Surely it's both. Baz and Holmes.
God, imagine trading Baz out in your keepers for Rosie.
All right, mate. Now this is getting personal, so calm down.
I really like the Max Holmes pick.
Yeah. Did you know that I'm pretty sure he took a shit at three-quarter time, like he was running to the fence, to go in the change rooms, and he came back like 10 minutes later and just dominated the game. So
where is
his
he,
touches are up. They're using him quite a lot. I feel like Stewart had more of the kick-ins though this week.
Stewart had all the kick-ins.
Yeah.
Holmes had none.
Is he on the list? Stewart?
Tom Stewart?
Can't really see.
Yep.
Yeah. What do you
Tom
think
Stewart.
about him? Is he back?
It could be. I'm not going to go there.
He hasn't been good for 2 years.
Yeah. Bit scary.
And injury prone.
Yeah. Loves getting knocked out. Loves hurting himself.
Yeah. I kind of rated it when he ran through Prestia though.
Yeah.
But then
I don't know. I just have too much heartbreak from Tom Stewart in my team.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. He ran through a bloke and he got 5 weeks for it, so it wasn't good for the Supercoach team. But he's always finding himself into, like, he always just even gets fake knocked out and gets HIA, and then his scores he's just trying to get to 85 points.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they are using him a lot more though which is annoying. But even Lawson, I thought Lawson Humphries would make the jump. He's been a bit mid, and Stewart's just taken over fully.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't mind the pick. Would you pick Stewart or Clark this week? That was probably going to be my question.
I'll go Clark. I'm going for the younger blood.
I think that's the way. It's just not been working this year, unfortunately.
Yeah. Look, we're struggling. Willem Dersma. We've already spoken about this, but I really from me.
I can't do it, but God, I'm tempted. He's looked unreal. He's actually looked so good, and he's going to get more mid-time with Yo out.
Tim English
could have had Gawn.
A safe pick, yeah. Could have gone Gawn. Should go Gawn. But I think this is a safe pick. I mean, if you don't have him and you look at these numbers, 117, 127, 114, it's a great pick. I just think a lot of people already have him, so it's not anyone's thinking about.
What about if you had a choice between English or Jackson?
That's a great question.
Well, if you look at basically Fremantle have one of the easiest runs for midfielders this next 6 weeks. Like Jackson got 108 and he scored 1 goal, 4. Like we're actually quite lucky here, because we had him in our trade plans last week. But English has actually been pretty good. Like he's been serviceable. Blackson this week.
I think the people. No, I don't think anyone doesn't have either of them. I think they have one or the other.
Yeah.
Do you reckon? Or no, some people used to have just Sherry and now they're going to one of them or Gawn.
Yeah, that's actually right, isn't it?
Yeah. I would go with Luke Jackson just because Tim English looks a little bit funny sometimes.
He can't win a ruck tap to save himself.
I am a pure vibes guy, and Tim English I feel like wouldn't bring the vibes, and Jackson would bring the vibes.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's all it takes. I mean, last year I picked Max
English
off pure vibes.
English should be playing Jackson's role because he can't play ruckman English, but he's just that 5 centimeters too tall. Jackson's
he can clunk a good mark, Timmy English, can't he?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to go Jackson. I'm going to go Jackson over English.
Yeah.
At the moment.
I like
Though
it.
I feel like Tim English would be very consistent, and I feel like Jackson will have spikes, ebbs and flows.
Have we gone on to the trade? So we've done the trade outs as just captains and VCs and Cs?
VCCs this week.
Yeah. I had a few. I don't think any other. I had a few forwards. Is it worth picking a forward in this sort of age of Supercoach that we're in? Because all of them are garbage. Yeah. So we're definitely getting Tuke Miller. J8 Chef is sort of questionable.
Wait. So what are we talking about right now? Some trade-in options for the forward line?
For forward lines, but it's maybe worth waiting for the Tuke Miller and Jason at Horn-Francis.
Yeah, I was considering like a trade-in option as Tuke Miller this week, knowing that he'll be able to slide forward.
What about... I haven't got his stats in front of me, but Justin McInerney, 492k, playing the CBA role because Errol's out. Does that interest you at all?
Well, even when Errol was back, he still had the CBA role.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Well, he was in there, and I think the reason why I mention him is because he's going to be relied on even more.
Yeah,
just averaging 103.
McInerney's had more CBAs than Errol when they played together.
Right. 142 or 142, 90 and 77. It doesn't kind of inflated from that round 0. And what about Rochelle as well? Rochelle, that bloke can't kick though, Rochelle. Have you noticed that? He actually is a full-on butcher.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going near Rochelle. These Adelaide players give me the jeebies, the heebie-jeebies.
Dawson's out for
Um,
another week, so people might get baited in. But I mean, what lets him down is his kicking. Like every time he has a bad clanger game, like when he versed us, he scored 88. He would have had like 5 clangers, and then Bulldogs he couldn't get near it, and then Rankin affected his role, and then this 127 is because he had to go in there instead of Dawson. But he still had a fair few sort of clangers. But
I don't think you'd have to trade him
390k,
out. I don't think you're going to get hurt. I don't think it's going to hurt you.
yeah,
Like, if you have Rochelle, if you don't have Rochelle in your team and someone does, I don't think that's going to hurt you. Because I feel like so many people just have this thin forward line
yeah,
and it's not going to hurt down there. But I guess he could be a nice point of difference if you did have him in your forward line. But yeah, and get one of these rookies off field. But you've also got to factor in, you have to fit in Oscar Steen, who's coming in soon.
yeah.
How are you going to do that?
What about a Buderick at 291k?
The guy I just traded out.
It looks nice.
Don't talk about it, cunt.
Yeah, I think that's about it. So I guess we're not. I mean, you could go Shea if you fancy that, but trade him in. He's going to burn eventually, so just trade him in and give us some level playing field.
You know, JHF would have actually done really well this week if he wasn't such a butcher. I think at halftime or 3/4 time he was at 33%.
Yeah, and I think he's because he's playing mid now because Rosie's out. That it is very fine in regards to I just haven't got the percentages because I think you have to pay for them. But he played basically all of mid, I think this week or majority mid.
I got it here. I feel like he was their miss to fix it.
Yeah, but I think he's very close to losing his forward or not. There's a chance that he could lose the forward DPP.
True. 19 CBA, 66% CBAs.
So hopefully they don't. I kind of like him as a forward option, so I hope they stick him forward a couple of times.
Well, what I'm saying is even just like as a normal option, if going at 33% and a 75, he kicked 1 goal. He was everywhere.
I can't do that.
Like they just
We can't be owning 2 poor players. You've seen them. They are garbage.
That's fair. Cool. That's fair enough. You can't put JHF in your team, but
if he's a
don't
forward,
be surprised
yes.
if JHF goes like a 150, 130 again.
Yeah. What about our captains? Because did you see the news? Nick Dacos is nursing a knock.
Really?
Yeah. I bet maybe
always
it's all
nursing
talk.
a knock.
He is, isn't he? He is. So captains, I mean, Nick Dacos would be an easy VC, but I'm just looking at all the others, and you've got Carlton North. I'm just going to cheer on Sam Walsh that game. Freo Adelaide, nothing really particular. That's VC Butters maybe, or C Butters.
It has to be VC Butters.
Yep. Oh, and then Bont C. It's pretty easy, isn't it?
Do a C Bont, yeah.
Oh, this game's so boring. Seriously. I swear we've only spent probably 30 seconds on these captaincy videos. Every time. It's just... I mean, that's what happens when you got Bontilepi in, I guess. You're right, mate.
How do you... I'm just trying to brainstorm here how I can fucking get myself out of this hole.
I don't think it's possible.
I think it's wait in a week and cop in the 150k rank. And...
You know what it is? This podcast is... Oh, I've got 2 things. This podcast is just going to be us trying to build the best SuperCoach finals team in our sort of leagues, and we just don't play for ranks. But the second one is potentially trading a Bruin or a failed primo out, like a Houston, like you said. That might help you climb the ranks when people are being rigid in their ways. I feel like that'll help you.
I feel like if I make a pretty wild decision this week, like trading someone out, but the problem is that people who are on buys this week, they're arguably my 3 best players in my team that I don't want to trade out.
Yeah.
And they're the only people who are going to get me to increase my rank this week. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'm kind of jealous of the Ash pick, to be honest. I could have got him this week if it all worked out and he didn't have his freaking buy. But don't get me started on Lockie Ash. He's actually just because he intercepts a ball, he gets more points from it. He fucking shoots it out on the full anyway.
He's a fucking pig. If he's the most SuperCoach, I reckon he's got himself in SuperCoach. It's Luke Ryan, number 2.
Yeah, and at least he's. I think he's almost better than Whitfield now, in regards to pick wise.
They must have told him that if you get the ball, you can take on as many people as you want. Just keep going, just run. Because he gets the ball in just shit circumstances and just runs sideways, backwards, forwards, left, right until he's got a free kick and then kicks it. Surely
the coach doesn't like it. You've seen how angry he gets.
He was livid, wasn't he?
He's a Clarko apprentice. That's the biggest Clarko apprentice you've ever seen. Pretty sure
head in hands. Literally head in hands. And you can see he's rattled because his hair looks like he's just had sex. It's all over the place. And he's just sitting there like this, just...
You know he can bench 150 or something. He's a machine.
Christ, I'd be petrified of him. If I was Ash and I kicked it out
there are a
few
5 good
times
sprays.
in one game.
There are a few good sprays of him giving it to his players. I'll send it to you after this podcast, but Toby Green said it was one of the best sprays he's ever received. So maybe that's what we're going to watch. Just Carlton supporters calling into 3AW and just coaching sprays, and that will get us through these dark times.
Next week, we're not going to do a team review and trade targets. We're just we'll have a watch party and we'll just watch some Carlton highlights, SEN highlights. See Snapper call back into SEN. Not angry, just chatting.
I think we can save these. We can have a little compilation, I reckon, of because there's been a few road calls that I've kept in the memory bank, and we could probably spend 10 minutes on it, and then that might hide us from our ranks next week anyway. People will be laughing.
Let me mark. Can I just put something down there real quick? Dan Houston. I feel like he'll have a bounce back game. I think he's going to go the 110.
Weren't you just trading him out?
I was, but I just want to put some things on the record for what I'm actually thinking deep inside.
Oh, that's just copium, mate. He's scoring a 90.
I think Luke Jackson's going to go fucking bananas again. I think Max Gawn could have a bounce back against Gold Coast and just slaughter them. He's never done good against Wits, so I reckon with these new rules and he doesn't have to grapple, he might be able to have a crack at him. What else am I thinking? What else am I going to predict?
Come on, mate. You can just do this, by yourself before you go to sleep. All this wishful thinking. Stop wasting everyone in my time.
All right. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
See you guys.